On Car Care with Dad, these are the 4 new cars I would recommend for 2025 for the first time car buyer. To compare these 4 cars, we're going to use the website autotrader.com. Now, my top 4, starting at the bottom, number 4 is the Kia K4. I'm not all that familiar with this car because it is all new, but I am familiar with the previous version called Kia Forte, which I rented several times on business trips, and I really think it's a good car. It's a good value, considering they generally start around $22,000. As you can see as we scroll down, it'll tell you which dealership is selling it at what price. So you can compare online to see what discounts they're willing to offer. As you can see, this one is $21,900 and the MSRP is around $24,000. So you can get an idea which dealer is more flexible in your area. Now, I did select the same geographic area based on zip code, so that way you can get a fair comparison, sort of an apples to apples comparison in your area. Before I move on to number 3, I wanted to also mention that if you're interested in the Kia K4, also take a look at the Hyundai Elantra. Both Hyundai and Kia are sister companies, so they're literally the same cars. As you can see, the Hyundai is a little bit cheaper, and both Hyundai and Kia comes with 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain warranty, and 5 years, 60,000 miles limited warranty. Do look at the details for these warranty coverage, but it's a great value. It's a great value to have a longer warranty than most cars, which are at the 3 years, 36,000 miles, and 5 years, 60,000 miles for the powertrain. So both Hyundai and Kia gives you better warranty coverage standard included in the price, and that might be a comforting thought for new car buyers who are looking to keep the car for a long term. Next on the list at number 3 is Nissan Sentra. I've owned 2 Sentras in the past. Granted, that was a long time ago and they're not the same cars, but I have been to the dealership and looked at it in person. I do find Nissan Sentra to be a great value. There's a lot of features that young people would like, and if you scroll down and you see that they're generally a little over $20,000, and at the dealerships basically they're selling at $3,500 below MSRP. That's a great buy for a brand new car. Now, new cars are great because it comes with a new car warranty, so young buyers would not need to face any repair bills for years. And to me, that's a great thing. You know, the last thing you want is an expensive car repair bill. So a new car with a new warranty sometimes makes sense. So I do recommend the Nissan Sentra. And number 2 is the Honda Civic. Now this is a tough one because Honda Civic to me should be number 1. I've owned many Civics in the past, and in terms of performance, reliability, gas mileage, overall value, it's Honda Civic. But I have to put it down as number 2 for the first time car buyer because of the price. They're expensive. Generally maybe about $24,000 the dealership are selling it at. And if you move up a little bit to the sport model, which is still on the lower trim, you may be looking at $26,000. And that's a lot of money for the first time car buyer. Now there are other alternatives that are just as good, but if you saved up a lot of money for down payment and you can afford the monthly payment, I do highly recommend the Honda Civic as your first choice. So do give Honda Civic a look if you want to pay a little bit more. I know it's going to be tough making those payments. You're going to put a lot of money down, but I do think the Civic is worth it. Number 1 on the list is Toyota Corolla. Now this current generation I rented many times on business trips, and I find this car to handle well. It drives well, gets good gas mileage, and an overall good value for the money. Looking at the website, you can see that they are quite affordable also. They are around 20 something thousand dollars, 21, 22. So they're quite reasonable, quite affordable for the first time car buyer. And when you think about the overall reliability of Toyota products, this will make it a great buy. You can have many trouble-free miles for many years down the road. And it looks like the dealerships are willing to negotiate a little bit. So yeah, Toyota Corolla is my top pick for 2025. If you got other cars you would recommend for the first time car buyer, post it in the comments below. Thank you for watching.